right. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning back in. We're here in the greenhouse again. I really do just want to say quickly, thank you so much for the increased views on the past few videos. I really appreciate the views. If you would just smash that like button and smash the subscribe button. It really helps a small channel, and I appreciate every single one of you subscribers. So the subscribers did go up too. Anyone new watching, I really appreciate it. Stick with us. I'm not going to stop posting plant videos. If you have any questions about plants, I know we're coming into spring, so everyone's got new stuff they're trying. Just leave a comment below. I'll get right back to your questions. So I really appreciate anything like that. It inspires me to keep growing, to know that I inspired someone else to keep growing. So let's keep planting and keep growing. Really tremendously exciting stuff happening in the greenhouse. Today we've got a strong greenhouse effect going. Everything, it's very humid in here. I'll turn it around and show some of the really exciting stuff of signs of plants just bounding off, heading towards a great growing season. So let's go. All right. So this is my line of plants that I showed to you guys before they had sprouted up, and now they have sprouted up. Some of them. Carrots will take a little bit longer. Your first things to sprout will usually be your peas. Cucumbers are pretty fast. Beans are pretty fast. So we've got action. I did leave for 4 days. Went and watched the solar eclipse somewhere in the path of totality. So I was able to see it actually get dark and then I actually looked at the moon covering the sun. And it was incredible. There's really no way to put that into words, but that is not the topic of today's video. While I was gone, I did have a neighbor take care of the plants, so I do give credit to her for these coming up. They were a little bit dry when I came home. I've got them nice and wet now. That's my mistake. I should not have left them up here. The ones that I had on the ground are actually doing very well. Got a bean, definitely ready for transplant, and all the rest are watermelons. Everything else on the ground is doing great. Some of the first, they call these true leaves on the tomatoes. So these leaves right here is just the leaves from the seedling. They will come out when the seedling emerges, but once these come on, the true leaves, technically you can transplant it. It's ready. So same as the Swiss chard, it's definitely ready to be transplanted, and same as the other half of kale. So today we'll probably be transplanting this first. The beans definitely are looking to grab onto something. Hopefully they find this edge, because they are getting bigger. And the lone carrot I've got there looks good. And everything else is sprouted out. Purple tomatoes, everything. So that is really good to see. We've got these flower buds about to open. I cannot wait to show you these flower buds. This is the flowering maple, but these flower buds, and it's got a lot coming on because it's been in the greenhouse. These are just tremendous looking flowers. It has no edible value at all, but it's tremendous. So still, none of this is today's topic. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the greenhouse. Look at some of the seeds I dropped. Some of the tomato seeds coming up in random areas. I did notice this, though. My first sign that the red Jaboticaba did not die. It is coming back from the base there. And unfortunately, that means we might have a lot of dieback on the top of the tree. It might have actually died back to there. That'd be really unfortunate, but you can see it coming out there. So let's get to the topic. You see the dirt. you see the seeds and you know we're ready to germinate. So, rare black bamboo. You got, these are ordered off Amazon. I don't know how reputable the company is, although it looks like these are going to be pretty good. They say Scan Me. This is black bamboo seeds. So we're going to plant these. I won't bore you with watching me plant those, but because I know that planting videos is kind of a hit or miss. I know it is kind of boring to watch someone else just plant a bunch of seeds, but I will show you a tip for planting bamboo. So here we have the seed, right? This is the bamboo seed. Now the tip is you'd think that it'd be the opposite, but you actually put them in like this. Straight, pointy side down. And you just push them in to the soil. That's how you plant bamboo. So I won't bore you with planting that whole thing, but I'm going to plant bamboo in here today and label it. It's been a long time coming to start some bamboo on this little lot of plants I've got going. I am not sure why it has actually taken so long, but look at this. You see the little organisms? That's all plants too. This greenhouse is a absolute just titan of plants. There's so many plants. I'm looking to see if my scarlet is coming out at all. Boy, this took a big hit this winter. God only knows what's in this scarlet's future. This might actually be dead. Man, I hope it's not dead. Feels a little loose at the base. Ah, man. Jeez, it's not like breaking off though. It's so weird because this this one did fine. This Jaboticaba did fine. It had not much dieback at all. That's weird stuff. I don't know. I still pray for the Jabos. We don't have much sign yet. Typically, they should already be coming back. Unfortunately, we might have lost a lot of stock as far as the rare plants go this year. But you know what? I'm not mad about it. We did all we could. It's not, maybe we'll try and clear out the leaves. I don't know, it's tough. What I'll tell you is this, and I'll look at you while I say it. So when you're a grower, when you first start, you might think about all the favorite stuff that you would grow, but that's great. It's really inspiring, but the reality of it is you have to grow what wants to grow. So you don't force the growing, because then you're going to burn yourself out. You have to work too hard to keep it going. So you grow what wants to grow in your climate. For me, that's anything from China. I think I'm on the same lateral plane, or I might be getting that wrong, but anything from China will do really well for me. So they're from China, and I think it'll do great. So that's what we're going with. I've come to the realization that stuff from Brazil, or like my favorite plants and stuff, that it's great to have a few, or maybe find what is the most cold hardy, which I think I have. But other than that, you can't force a a plant to stay in your region. What you can do is breed more cold hardy ones, which I think I have done. I have the few that have done really well. So let's turn it back around and see where we're at here. We are at 10 minutes. So let me get a drink here. Let's see what's going on out here. You know. Okay, out here we've got everything doing great. Besides for the Java de Cabo once again. So, kind of depressing news with the Java de Cabo. I think I've come to a realization this year, you know, on what I need to be focusing on for the food forest. Here we've got this coming back. Calamondins. We saved this one. That's really good. Goji berry. So I think we realized that these Eugenias, I think they may be Suriname cherries. They're the winners as far as the rare fruit goes. They're what I'm going to be focusing on, because they're just doing wonderfully, and they came out of the winter completely unscathed. So I think that that really speaks volumes for what I should be focusing on. Here we've got, and look at this. This bean is coming back. This bean was planted months ago when it's completely unprotected. That's pretty impressive. Got the fig coming on, strawberries. Oh, that's pretty. More strawberries. So everything is looking good. Yeah, everything is looking great. I think by realizing that the Java de Cabos, they're not, a lot of them aren't going to make it, and they're not what I should be focusing on. Realizing what is more hardy. There is one type of Java de Cabo that I'm confident that it's really cold hardy. It's the Restinga. But realizing that I'm going to be focusing on the other Eugenias and some stuff, you can only push your zone so far. So my zone is 7B, and I can push it to 9. You can always push about 2 zones comfortably in a greenhouse, and even outside if it's in the right placement. But some of these Java de Cabos are about zone 11, and that's too many zones to push. So yeah, I mean, we didn't really stay on the topic of this video. We kind of jumped all around, but I wanted to show you guys what's going on, and we will go out and see one bed and see the progress in that before we take off. But thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll leave you with this last bit of tips for planting and knowledge in the garden. So it's the rule of 100. So if you do anything 18 minutes a day, at the end of the year it equals 100 hours. And if you've done anything for 100 hours, it is known fact that you'll be better at that thing that you did than 97% of the population. So this has nothing to do with going to school or getting a certificate in anything. This is just scientific fact. If you do anything for 18 minutes a day for 1 year, it equals 100 hours of time spent on that thing. And no matter how you started and how you will finish better at that year than 97% of the population. So I can confidently say that with plants, with growing things, you know, I've definitely done that for over 10 years. I've at least spent way more than 18 minutes with plants and growing plants and germinating. So come to me for all your plant knowledge. You know, I'm really eager to share it, and I have a lot of tips and tricks. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I know we were kind of all over the place, but I figure this is just an update since I've been gone, and I want to fill everyone in. It's a really exciting time where we can just go out every day and look at new progress our plants have made. So keep growing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great day and keep growing.